number pound for pound fighter in the sport, according to Ring Magazine, is averaging 26 punches per round. In other words, a very limited punch outfit, or as Larry Merchant said earlier, he's not doing anything. Harold Letterman, however, will tell us after round 6 how he has the fight, and he gave the first 3 rounds to Bernard.
Break out clean, step back.
According to trainer Byron Oglesby of Robert Allen, he thinks Hopkins is stealing rounds. Now Allen seems to be stepping a little closer in this round, Roy, and trying to make more contact.
Yeah, they told him he has to punch more, which he really does have to do. But he's staying back, he's staying back way behind Hopkins, and that's not going to really hit him.
1 point.
And now here is a low blow delay as Hopkins gets time to recover, and Joe Cortez deducts a point from Robert Allen.
Was there a warning previously on a low blow?
Nope.
I don't remember it, and I don't see why that should be a point deduction.
I think perhaps the warning in the first round was about low blows. Remember the conversation
at the beginning of the fight?
Yeah. The conversation between Cortez and Allen very early in the fight. If that was about low blows, then that would be the pretext for taking away a point here. Now Hopkins complains to Cortez that Allen is butting him with the head. And a pretty good left hook here.
At least they're fighting now.
All right, stop. Let's go.
There you go. Touch that body. You gotta make weight. Touch that body. You gotta make weight.
Good hook by Hopkins.
Good body shots.
Touch that body. You gotta make weight. Touch that light heavyweight body. Don't fall.
Allen just doesn't seem to believe in his punches. He won't throw enough. He just sits back and he waits, and he can't beat Bernard like this.
Do you see anything in Bernard's performance that suggests he's below par, Roy, that he might have distracted himself with all of the controversy about whether he would drop out of the fight because of Cortez, or is this just what Bernard wants to do with this?
This is just what happens when you fight a southpaw. That's all this is. This has nothing to do with Bernard.
Yeah, and also this is arguably the most important fight of his life, because if he wins it, he'll get the big payday that's eluded him for fighting De La Hoya.
That's right.
And so he's being a little bit extra cautious, perhaps.
Exactly. Right? And don't be stupid now. You got the biggest fight of your life coming up. Don't take a stupid chance now. Why?
On the other hand, why would we be enticed to watching this guy Hopkins, whoever he is, fighting for a lot of money the next time? Because he certainly isn't looking like the world's best fighter.
Well, maybe it's exciting to watch him be so smart.
If I want to watch smart, I'll go to this game.
And here's a replay of the punch for which Joe Cortez took a point away from Robert Allen. Allen might say, hey, he was pulling me down with the left hand, but the bottom line is it was right on the cuff.
Yeah, and I think that's where Hopkins complaining about the referee kind of comes into an effect, because he never gave the guy a warning, which he should have given him a warning first. Also, Hopkins did put him to him with the left hook.
And there's Felix Sturm, opponent for Oscar De La Hoya tonight, 25 years old. Growing up, he says his hero was Oscar De La Hoya. But on the other hand, he appeared to us yesterday to be a confident athlete who didn't come here expecting to be just an accessory to a De La Hoya coronation. We'll see when that fight follows this one. CompuBox numbers in round 5. Hopkins' punch output was up to 36, and he landed 11. Robert Allen only 4 out of 50 punches. He's averaging only 4 landed punches per round. You heard Roy Jones say he just doesn't seem to have any confidence in his punches. He's not stepping up close to land them.
Good right hand by Hopkins.
Hunting and pecking with the right hand and landing it often enough to establish victory in most of these rounds.
All right, stop! Break out, stop back.
Let's go in the defense. Let's go in the defense.
Come on.
A lot of people thought this would be a mismatch. Red Hot trainer Buddy McGirt was asked last night on ESPN what Hopkins had to do to win the fight, and his answer was, show up.
Good shot.
Right hand.
Give me
That's what happens when Allen waits on Hopkins.
Allen swinging from a distance. Just not going to get anything done trying to punch from out there.
Heavyweight need a big shot. Look at him. Oh, look at
See how bad his balance is?
Another trip. Second time on the canvas in this fight for Allen. He was on the canvas 5 times in the second of their 2 fights, TKO 7 Hopkins.
Yeah, I don't understand his balance because he's off balance, and without Hopkins even helping him that time, he just fell.
And now there's blood on the bridge of Allen's nose. I'm not quite sure what brought it there.
From that right hand.
Execute him. Execute him. Come on, man. He's fronting. Execute him. You got to work the waist out. Come on. There it is.
Bernard, quick as a cobra with that one right hand shot at a time. Now he begins to follow up with the left hook. It's getting easier for Bernard Hopkins as he starts to wear Robert Allen down. And you heard Roy Jones say this is the Bernard Hopkins plan.
That's right. Just wait.
Round after round.
Wear him down a little bit, then he can start landing more punches, landing more effective punches, not taking any stupid chances. He's a very smart veteran fighter.
Get the win, look great next time.
That's right. When it counts.
Meanwhile, I'm not sure this is as exciting as watching bears hibernate.
Is it as exciting as watching Floyd Mayweather Jr. audition for the top pound-for-pound spot? Does it say that Dan Rafael at USA Today is more correct in ranking Mayweather ahead of Hopkins as opposed to the other way around?
Perhaps.
Some people will talk about that because Mayweather's performance was surely more spectacular 2 weeks ago. Good right hand again by Hopkins. Ducked the left, landed the right, stepped away.
Textbook stuff.
Look for the loop.
Sometimes moving to the right, sometimes moving to the left. Shifts his feet, gets into a different position, pops Allen with the right hand again.
And he's
in and out, side to side.
And he's eventually going to catch Allen with the overhand right.
Cortez getting busier. Allen having difficulty hitting Hopkins, decides to talk to him instead.
You got to make him fight, man. Breathe long and slow. Breathe long and slow. Breathe long and slow. I need to see it in your eyes. I know you're going to get this thing, man.
Okay, my man. You got a problem? Okay. I want a clean fight. Remember when I told you in the dressing room? I want good sportsmanlike conduct. I told you that before.
Come on, Rob.
Suck it up, baby.
All right?
Oh, my bad. You know what? I want good sportsmanlike conduct, okay?
I'm good, Daniel.
All right. That's all I want.
I'm asking.
I want good sportsmanlike.
Robert trying something, Cortez. Cortez got it. Robert forcing something.
Let's go. Get him out.
Well, in an effort to speed things along, I almost called for Harold's scorecard 2 rounds early. Now we're ready. Harold, how do you have it after this?
Okay, Jim. I got to tell you something. I can't find anything to give around to Robert Allen. You know, 6-0, 60-53. Bernard the Executioner Hopkins. You got to take you got to make round 5 a 10-8 round. Take a point away from Allen. Michel Cortez took that point for low blows. I think that point that Joe took might have been a little bit.
Well, you know, Roy, you're pretty good.
I just told you that the last round, he's going to catch him sooner or later with the overhand right. He's been had him set up for it, just was a matter of time.
You okay? Come on.
That's pretty astonishing, Roy.
And this fight should be over now because Hopkins is not going to let him off, I don't think.
It was the 7th round in which Hopkins finished Allen in their previous fight. It's the 7th round here as Hopkins begins to humiliate Allen with a fusillade of punches. Allen gets in a little counter right hand. Hopkins walks through it, keeps coming. Body shot, moves Allen back into position with his shoulder to square him up again and keeps hitting it.
And Allen has no balance, though. That's the problem. He can't throw sharp punches because he has no balance.
It looks like he doesn't have any heart for this, is what it looks like.
Come on, turn around.
No balance. His balance is horrible. Same shot again.
Suddenly, it begins to get easy for Bernard Hopkins.
I told you he was just waiting him out, let the guy get tired, take his time, then make it happen. He knows what he's doing.
The ultimate professional, the executioner at work.
Well, here it looks like a predator has invaded the hibernating bear's cage.
You okay, my man?
Hopkins, who through the first part of the fight was averaging 26 punches per round, 106 of them thrown in the first 4 rounds, may wind up throwing 100 punches in this round.
Good right hand by Hopkins.
And a vicious left hook to the body. And Allen is wobbly as he moves back. Hopkins looking to land one more right hand shot.
He will. Just a matter of time.
Another vicious left hook to the body, scores for Hopkins. And he mauls Allen against the ropes as Cortez tries to pull him apart.
Hopkins throwing low blows and Cortez not taking points from him, though.
That's right. He got one verbal warning over there in the corner the last time when he was mauling Allen about a minute ago.
There was the move.
Cortez didn't even bother to pull him off to warn him.
Watch your bell hand. All right.
A very discouraged Robert Allen goes back to his corner, having been ripped by Bernard Hopkins in the 7th.
And here you'll see he was on with the left, with the right hand, and coming right over the top. Allen has been open for it all night. I saw it in the last round. This is why I told you he was going to get caught eventually. Hopkins looks down like he's going to go look by there and comes with the overhand right. Boom. Right on the mark. Down Allen goes.
And like the great pitcher who changes speeds, Hopkins sometimes throws that right hand at slider speed. That was the fastball. Don't sit up for the slider when the fastball's coming.
Come on, big and deep, man.
Hey, look, look. That was your wake-up call, man. That was your wake-up call, man. That was your wake-up call. Fight the guy. You just stay right there and keep working. Make your walk into one.
Allen certainly doesn't look like he believes his trainer or he believes in himself.
In round 7, Bernard Hopkins landed 30 power shots. Many of them straight right hands, which hurt Allen. One of them put him on the canvas. And also, of course, those left hooks to the body, which continue to help set up the damage upstairs. Round 8 begins with another right hand.
The same overhand right.
Oh, and Allen catches Hopkins with a straight left. And a right hand that landed flush.
Hopkins better not get crazy here.
And a third right hand by Allen.
Hopkins better not get crazy here. And Allen better not either. He get knocked out.
Is Hopkins momentarily stunned, Roy?
No, Hopkins is fine.
And the crowd wants to know why Cortez pulled Allen off.
It looked to me like they had free hands.
But after being dormant the entire fight, Robert Allen suddenly erupted with a series of power shots.
Now, why would he do that all night is what I'm wondering. Why he doesn't throw his punches.
That's why his trainer Byron Oglesby is wondering, saying over there in the corner, I hope that was your wake-up call. I hope you're ready to fight now.
He won't throw his hands.
I think he had trouble reaching Hopkins while Hopkins was moving away from him, being purely defensive. Once Hopkins started to get a little bit more offensive, he was in his range.
I think that's a very good call.
I think it's because he's not trying to cut the ring off on Hopkins at all. He's following Hopkins around instead of cutting the ring off.
Break out clean, step back. Step back.
Well, he made that point in round 1, but now he's continuing to pop Hopkins with little right hands.
But he's
lands 2 there.
But he's still following Hopkins. If you watch him, he's still following. He's not really cutting the ring off.
Well, that means that Hopkins is going to get more opportunities to land power shots.
Hopkins is going to lead him into something if he's not careful.
Now, of course, Hopkins, crafty as he is, having taken a few punches from Allen here in the round, is already plotting how to use that against Allen, right?
Yeah, he's using that to make Allen tired. You see he's moving around. Just still now. He had Allen set with left hook, then he just threw the body shot just to make sure it's there. And he knows he can hit Allen with a hard shot anytime he really gets ready.
But Allen's looking for the right hand a lot more now.
Yeah, he is. Allen just does not punch enough.
Allen reluctant to keep the pressure up. Hopkins kind of biding his time the latter part of the round. Harold Letterman has been searching to find a round to give to Robert Allen, and I think he may have found one.
It's not over yet, though.
Well, give Allen credit. He came back from off the floor in the last round, stood his ground, landed a few good shots.